In this video, I'm going to show you how I craft cosmic runes in old school RuneScape. So the items that you're going to need are pretty subjective, but the ones that I'm using in this video are full graceful, so I can obviously have more run energy. I also have a stamina potion with me, just so I can take a sip every so often, as well as an amulet of glory and a ring of dueling, both for teleports. The glory obviously gets me to Edgeville, and the ring of dueling will get me to a quick bank, as well as just a full restore of my health and my run energy, just in case I need it. The other items that I'm going to bring with me are a black pickaxe, because it's weightless, as well as a rune defender. You can bring really any defender, but I just take a rune just because I think it helps with some defense, because obviously when you're in the abyss, which is this method that I'm using in this video, you're going to take some damage from some of the enemies in the abyss. And then the way that I have my inventory set up here is I have all three of my pouches. You can obviously have 4 if you have higher rune crafting, but I have the 3. I fill the pouches up, and then this is the route that I'll take from the Edgeville Bank over to the, I forget the name of the guy, but the guy that you can teleport to the Abyss with. I see a lot of people running to the right of that building, but if you actually set the Pathfinder, which is doing the mathematical quickest way to an area, it says that this way is a little bit quicker to go to the left of that building, so that's the method that I'm going to use. So anyway, once you have your inventory set up here, just like I do, like this, you just head over to the wilderness, and you're obviously going to enter the wilderness. Another thing too, the method that I'm using, you don't actually need a cosmic talisman. You can just go with this exact inventory setup that I have. And then you're going to run over here. I have him, the NPC, the Mage of Zamorak, selected, which you can do easily within the RuneLayer settings. It just makes it easier so you can see him more clearly. And once you're here, you teleport with him. And then there's a bunch of different methods that you can use once you're here. This is the squeeze through method, which I believe gets you agility or pickpocketing or something like that, but there's a bunch of different methods that I'm using, so that gets you agility. I'll show all 3 that I use in this video, but anyway, once you choose one of your methods, you get through here. I have the Cosmic Altar selected like that, and then you just go in, click on it, and then hold shift to empty the rune pouches, and then you can click again, obviously, and then you'll get a full 84 cosmic runes, and then quickly teleport back to Edgeville and repeat the process. So obviously it takes some time to get this process down. I think for me it probably took a few tries, and you kind of get to make some mistakes here and there and stuff like that, but for the most part, it doesn't take too long to figure it out. I think the Abyss is just kind of a good method of rune crafting, especially double cosmics. It's right now it's a pretty good moneymaker as well. As I'm making this video, the price of cosmic runes seems to just keep going up, so it's definitely a good moneymaker as well. And I'm also going to show here, this is the mining method. So the reason that I actually have the pickaxes for this method here, so you click on these, I don't know what they're called here, but you click on them. Sometimes you kind of have to spam click a little bit to get through, and then it can take a while to get through as well. And you can also, you obviously can die here. It's a multi-combat zone, so you can die. And then, yeah, like that, you work on your mining, and then you run over here to the Cosmic Altar, and every time you get into the Abyss, it will be in a random spot, so it's always going to be like a slightly different run, or a slightly different path to the Abyss. Or not to the Abyss, but to the altar that you're going to. I'm making this video to do cosmic runes. You can obviously do like a variety of other runes within the Abyss. And then I'm going to look for it here. I'll show the other one that I use right there, the eyes. I think this one gets you thieving or something like that. Those are the 3 that I use, is the one that I just ran past there, as well as the mining one. I think there's other ones too, but I find that these 3 are the ones that I just look out for the most. I think there's a wood cutting one and even a fire making one, but those are the 3 that I work on. Yeah, so that gets you thieving, not work on. Those are the 3 that I just use. I find them to be just the most efficient. And then as you can see, you always teleport in, it's somewhere random, and then you just have to find the altar that you know, for me right now, the Cosmic Altar, and that's why I have it selected. I have it as the only one selected, actually, so it's really easy for me to see which one I'm going through, or which altar I'm going into. And then what I'm going to do here is show you, so my stats are pretty good. I wouldn't normally do it, but I'm going to teleport right here. I guess that's where you take like the drink and you can like restore all your stats. It's a good method because it's cheaper than food. Like you will take damage as you do this slowly. Every couple of runs, you'll just have to come here. You can obviously eat food if you want to. It might save you a little bit of time to eat food, but I think this way might save you a bit of money just because these teleports are so cheap. And then I'll just do what I normally do in the bank here. Kind of get myself organized, and then I'll teleport back to Edgeville and just repeat this process. Like I said, it's a work in progress. I don't think there's one exact right way to do it. This is just the method that I use. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope it helped. If it did, please feel free to like and subscribe and check out my channel. I post pretty chill RuneScape content. Anyway, thanks for watching.